What's up, my Beta Bros? January 16th. Um, I'm worried about tonight due to this matchup on the screen, as you can see here. But let's get into the first one. We have the Magic at the Pistons. This game is important, nonetheless. A little bit, like, just a little importance to this one, mainly because the Orlando Magic and Detroit Pistons are jockeying right now for the 9th seed position to jump into the 8th. Currently 19 and 24 Orlando, 18 and 24 for Pistons, so whoever wins is going to have the better record and be 9th overall. Now, this matchup is good. Vucevic versus Drummond. Blake Griffin versus Aaron Gordon. I'm going to pick the Pistons in this one, I believe. Although, I love the athleticism of the Magic. Fournier can be a good guard. He's a little streaky sometimes. I'm going to pick the Pistons because I feel like Blake Griffin's going to have the better game. Center, it's nearly a push. I do like the bench of the Magic as well. This could be very, very close. Pistons are favored by 4. I will take them to cover, mainly because I just feel like the Pistons have an edge at home. If this was in Orlando, I'd probably be picking the Magic right now. It could very well be a last second bucket kind of game, and I'm kind of hoping it is because that'd be fun. And you have the Raptors at the Celtics, the game I'm worried about. Boston's currently favored by 2.5, but whoever has the Celtics favored by 2.5 obviously has not been watching the Celtics the last 2 games. Celtics are, like I said, favored by 2.5 points. 8 p.m. Eastern on ESPN, 5 p.m. Pacific time, facing the Raptors. Oh, buddy. The predictor actually has the Celtics at a 59% chance to win, but I am going to pick the Raptors in this one. And I guess the upset, which I don't get why it could be an upset. The Raptors, I like them more defensively than the Celtics. Although the Celtics do have shooting potential, the problem with them is they tend to have 2 or 3 players who just can't shoot, and it kills all momentum that they had, whether it be Rozier going 1 for 6, Hayward going 1 for 6, Marcus Morris going 1 for 4 from 3. There've been nights where you could take 3 players from the Celtics, and they were either 0 for 15 from 3 or damn near just as bad. That happens way too often. This matchup, otherwise, is very, very, very interesting all around the whole roster. As you can see here, hypothetically, if these were the starting lineups for the matchup tonight, you have Lowry against Irving. That right there is almost worth the price of admission. But then you also have Danny Green against Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart, one of the most vicious defenders in the league. He might actually be going up one-on-one against Kawhi Leonard for, I'd say, a handful of possessions just because he has that tenacity. But Danny Green's no slouch either on the court. And you have Kawhi versus Tatum, one of the best players in the league against one of the best young players in the league. That should be fun. Then you have Siakam versus Marcus Morris. Morris with his extended range, Siakam with his ability to control the boards and his ability to shoot in the paint and pass the ball. Then you got Serge Ibaka versus Al Horford. Al Horford, one of the better center passers in the league, not as good as Jokic. He can rebound, shoot threes, dunk, obviously. His post moves are actually better than I've seen. His post moves are better this year than I've seen last year. Although I honestly will admit I haven't seen much. Ibaka can shoot from range. He can block. He can defend inside the paint. He can defend the perimeter. He has the length to defend the Celtics. This matchup is 5-on-5, possibly the best matchup I've seen almost all year, and the most even. Like I said, I'm picking the Raptors in the upset, but if the Celtics can avoid having those, like, 2 or 3 guys, whoever they be, go 0 for 10 from 3, and maybe at worst have 3 for 10, maybe they win. Then you get the Nets at the Rockets. The Rockets favored by 5.5. Rockets should take care of this easily. James Harden, that's all I need to say. Dinwiddie, I hope you have a good game, man. Hope you have a good game. Bucks, Grizzlies. Bucks favored by 6 here. They should win and cover as well. Grizzlies still looking for their 20th win of the season. They could very well get it with their veteran leadership, but I still think the Bucks are more athletic, and I think that's the key here. Giannis should have a good game, triple-double. I don't know, but I say at least 25-5 in this one. Then you get the Spurs at the Mavericks. I'm gonna pick the Now that I think about it, this one's interesting. This on ESPN, the app, 3.3.3.5 hours before game time, it says even, but it says the Mavericks have a 54% chance to win. The Mavericks could very well win this one. They have the talent. Luka is amazing. But I'm going to pick the Spurs in the upset here. Mainly because there's just something about the veteran leadership of Popovich. I think DeRozan can put up enough points in this one. It should be very, very close. I think this one will be within 2 points at the end, 2 to 3 points. It's going to... Also, I'll say this. The winner is probably whoever has the lead in the first quarter. Mainly because I feel like whoever throws the first punch is gonna throw the last punch as well. There's just that feeling in me. And then you have the Cavs at the Trailblazers. Trailblazers favored by 13.5. I think they win and cover. They got better shooting. Cavaliers have people. Then you have the Pelicans at the Warriors. Warriors favored by 7 here. Absolutely destroyed the Nuggets. 51 points in a quarter. If you are the Nuggets and you can say, we shot 60-something% on the floor in the first quarter. We scored 38 points in the first quarter. You would think, holy shit, you're whooping someone's ass. But then you can also say you were down 13 points. They're like, did you even show up on defense? I swear to God, the Warriors are so effective in the first quarter against the Nuggets that the Nuggets might as well not have been on the court, and they probably still would have scored 50-something points in that game. It was absolutely ridiculous. And I think the Warriors continue this. It's a back-to-back against a tough defensive team in the Pelicans. Drew Holiday versus Steph Curry could be very interesting. ESPN 10:30 p.m. Eastern, 7:30 p.m. Pacific time. Warriors by 7. I think they win. I think they cover. If the Pelicans are going to pull off the upset here, it's going to be through Drew Holiday's defense of Klay Thompson, possibly, and Steph Curry. And you have the Jazz at the Clippers. Clippers favored by 1 here, but I'm picking the Jazz in the upset. A win here would be huge, not percentage-wise, but games back-wise. This would tie the Jazz with the Clippers, putting the Jazz to 1 win and 1 loss above the Clippers. But if the Clippers win, they push even further ahead of the Jazz. It's going to be close. Anyways, thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe if you are new. I'll see you in the next one. Hope y'all have a lovely day. Peace.